now. We're talking about affordability. It continues to be the biggest problem that many families are facing, with housing taking the biggest bite out of a family's budget. Buying a home feels so out of reach for so many when they're struggling to make rent, let alone save for a down payment. But one group says no money, no problem, and has put thousands of families into buying the home of their dreams. Joining us this morning to help you be one of those families is Bruce Marks, the founder and CEO of NACA, a group dedicated to home ownership. Thanks so much for being here. It's a busy day for you this weekend.
It is great to be here. It's great to be back in New York City because I've been a Knicks fan all my life.
Yeah.
So it's good to see.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Yes.
Let's get New York into housing and into their own home. This weekend you're in Newark.
Yes.
You're hosting a two-day event to get thousands of people that have already pre-registered qualified for home ownership. Talk about how your nonprofit works and has been working for decades.
So we have the solution, Kirsten, to the affordable housing crisis. I mean, that sounds crazy, right? But it
Only
sounds
a little.
Yes. But when you get, so we have a mortgage that's no down payment, no closing costs, no fees, at a below market fixed rate without consideration of one's credit score. Today's rate is 5.625 for a 30-year fixed, 5.125 for 15 and 20. So what NACA
Bruce,
does.
that sounds like one of those crazy ads that I hear on the radio for like a car scam. How does that work? How do you take somebody that doesn't have any money to put down and put them into a house irregardless of their credit score?
Because, you know, we have $20 billion of this one mortgage product, $15 billion from Bank of America. And so
they're your partner in this.
Absolutely. So when you think about it, what built the middle class after World War II? It was the no down payment, mortgage. So we're taking that same concept that built the middle class to be able to do it now. So, you know, what we're doing is we're doing what we're calling the shock and awe homeownership tour.
Yes.
And we're doing this around the country. Yes, we'll be in Newark today. We're going to be in 15 cities over the next 3 to 4 months. And, you know, we want to do this in, New York City. We want Mayor Mandani, who used to be a housing counselor, to embrace this, because this is how it works. No one should have to pay for a down payment.
Hopefully Mayor Mamdani is watching right now so that we can grease the wheels and get you one of these terrific weekends here. If somebody can't go to Newark this weekend, how can they get into this workup so that they can be qualified as well?
So they should go to our website at NACA.com, NACA.com, or call us 425-602-6222, because people are paying high rents. But you have the ability, but as good as this program sounds, it's even better. You can buy a house and you can have money set aside for the renovation. You can use your Section 8 housing choice voucher for the mortgage payment. You can buy a multi-family house up to 4 units to do this. This is the answer to the affordable housing crisis.
Why are people not having solutions like this, and why do they feel stuck in paying rent or using their Section 8 voucher and not being able to get ahead in life? Since homeownership, we know, is the linchpin of creating intergenerational wealth.
Well, so when you think about it, what are the major obstacles for someone to buy a house?
A down payment.
The down payment and
a credit score.
And the closing costs.
Yes.
And the credit score. We never consider the credit score. We look at somebody's payment history over the last 24 months.
Right.
And we say, what are the reasons why you're late and why it would not reoccur? So we've done over 75,000 mortgages.
So you're working to counsel people to get them on the straight and narrow track, and without a down payment, they will then be able to get a mortgage through NACA.
Absolutely, and we are a nonprofit. We are the largest HUD-certified counseling agency in the country, and with over 75,000 mortgages, we have a foreclosure rate of 0.00012, about 1/100th of 1%.
That does not sound possible. What is the national foreclosure rate now? I know you probably have this number in your head.
It is much higher. It's if you look at FHA mortgages, it's over 10 or 12%.
And here you are with a pool that would generally be considered unqualified, and your foreclosure rate is essentially zero.
Absolutely. because we're the
Bruce,
largest HUD certified
I
counseling
want to
agency.
make sure that people go to your website, learn how to get into the workup,
Yes.
and they can change the trajectory of their family's life. Good luck this weekend in Newark.
Thank you.
Hopefully we get one of your terrific events coming here to New York City to get our folks into homes.
Thank you.
And hopefully thousands of people are going to be able to get through the weekend. Bruce Marks, thank you so much for being here with us today.